Peace and good things to you, wonderful soul. It's so good you're here in this special, encouraging space where we talk about messages from above and heavenly truths. If you're seeing or hearing this, it's really no accident. You're meant to be here because heaven has something important for you to hear, something special, especially about who your soulmate is. And honestly, it's probably someone you'd never guess. But just before we jump in, let's take a nice, deep breath together. Feel your shoulders drop and relax. And if these words make you feel something good, maybe just think to yourself, I trust that God's timing is always right. You can even say it out loud if you feel like it. I trust that God's timing is always right. Because when you say that, you're agreeing with heaven's amazing plan. And dear friend, this isn't just some random talk. It's like a mirror showing you what's already starting to happen in the spiritual world. Your angels, those loving guides, are showing you something amazing today. Who your soulmate is might really surprise you in a wonderful way, because it's probably not the person you always pictured, not the one you thought you'd be with, or even the one who seems to have all the qualities on your list. But, and this is so important, is the one heaven has planned for your life story. This person might seem a bit unlikely, totally unexpected, maybe even someone you've seen around but never really noticed. It could be someone you've overlooked, or maybe even someone you haven't met yet. But believe me, their soul already knows yours. Remember that verse, Jeremiah 1 verse 5? It says, before I made you in your mother's womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. That's true for this special person too. They've been set apart just for you. And your story together was written way before you even started thinking about finding love. Now listen to this. This soulmate, they're not going to be your usual type. Actually, they might be someone you didn't really pay attention to at first. They might not be what you wrote down in your prayers, but they're everything your heart has been quietly wishing for. They're not flashy or loud. They're not trying to show off. But their soul, their soul is perfectly in tune with yours, chosen by heaven, just for you. And if you're wondering why you haven't met them or noticed them yet, it's often because your spirit needed to get ready to see what your everyday eyes couldn't. You needed to grow a bit. You needed to heal from past hurts. You needed to let go of your idea of what love should look like. You had to become someone who could see deeper than just what's on the surface. You know, 1 Samuel 16 verse 7 says, people look at the outside, but the Lord looks at the heart. And your soulmate is someone with a heart that heaven truly loves, a kind, genuine, and deep heart. They could be a friend you've had for a while, someone you just knew casually, or maybe even someone totally new who shows up when you least expect it, when you're just being yourself. But one thing is absolutely certain. They've been noticing you, not just with their eyes, but with their spirit, with a feeling of knowing you. They're drawn to your peacefulness, to your quiet strength, to that special light you carry without even trying. And here's where it gets even more meaningful. Your soulmate has probably known heartbreak too. They've likely felt let down or betrayed. They've prayed so hard for someone real and true. They've cried out in their own quiet way, God, please send me someone who won't give up when things get tough. And guess what? That someone is you. Let that really sink in. You are the answer to someone's heartfelt prayers. You are the light they've been hoping for. And while you've been busy with your own life, maybe healing or just getting by, God has been carefully arranging a wonderful meeting. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6 whispers such wise words for this moment. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and don't lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, think of Him, and He will guide your paths. That's exactly what's happening for you right now. Paths are being brought together. Hearts are being softened and made ready. Old hurts are being gently healed, and that perfect divine timing is kicking in. You'll start to feel it, a little nudge, a gentle feeling inside. Maybe a name will keep popping into your head, where you'll feel a comforting, familiar peace when they talk or when you just think about them. You might feel a deep sense of home when you're around them, a feeling of just belonging that you haven't felt before. This won't be like big, flashy fireworks that burn out quickly and leave you feeling empty. Instead, it'll be like a warm, cozy fire that heats up slowly, steadily, and makes you feel completely safe. You won't have to chase this love or try hard to make it happen. You won't feel like you need to constantly prove you're good enough. This person will see your true worth, your amazing value, and they'll treasure it because they're not looking for something shallow. They're looking for a soul connection, something real that lasts. Ephesians 3 verse 20 says it so powerfully. Now to him who is able to do far more abundantly than all that we ask or think. And dear one, this love that's coming your way is exactly that. Much more than you ever dared to imagine, way beyond what you might have planned in your head, and so much more special than anything you might have settled for before. But here's a really important tip for this beautiful thing to happen. You have to stay open, really open. That means letting go of your list of must-haves. It means letting go of what you expect this person to be like or look like. The very person God has chosen for you, the one picked just for your journey, might actually challenge what you thought you wanted. They might come from a different background than you, maybe a different culture, or even be a different age than you thought. But none of that will really matter because they're your perfect match, your other half. You'll know them not by their job or what they've achieved, but by the incredible peace they bring to your spirit. Not just by how they look, though you'll find them lovely, but by how your soul just relaxes and feels at ease when you're with them. And here's something your guiding spirits really want you to understand clearly. This person, your destined soulmate, is already thinking seriously about love. Not just casually, not carelessly, but with real clearness and a sense of purpose. They want to build something strong and lasting. They want a legacy of love and partnership. They truly want God's best for their life. And that wonderful plan, that beautiful purpose includes you. Psalm 37 verse 23 says, "The steps of a good person are guided by the Lord, and the Lord is happy with their way." And right now, as you're taking this in, your steps and their steps are slowly but surely moving closer. Divine timing is speeding things up. Any holdups that might have been there are being gently cleared away. Doors that closed in the past are now making sense, their reasons becoming clear. And those divine meetings, those by chance encounters that are anything but, are being carefully set up by a loving universe. All of a sudden, things that didn't make sense before, paths that seemed confusing, will feel like pure, unmistakable destiny, because that's exactly what it is. You're not too late for this. You're perfectly, wonderfully right on time. And the one for you? They're being prepared with just as much love and care as you have been. Don't let any doubts or fears distract you with things that aren't real or right for you. Don't let feeling lonely push you into settling for less than you deserve. Stay focused on your path. Stay true to what you know deep down. Stay thankful for everything, what is and what's coming. And listen very closely to this. You'll feel a clear pull like a magnet, a soft but sure feeling, a holy whisper in your soul that happily says, "This is it. This is who you've been waiting for." And in that wonderful, clear moment, you'll realize with so much relief that you didn't miss your chance. You didn't mess anything up. You were simply being made ready, being polished and prepared for this very love. If this feels right to you, take a moment to let that sink in. Your angels are saying this very clearly now. Your soulmate is already looking for you, searching for you, but maybe not in the ways you usually think of. They're not just scrolling through social media. They're not swiping on dating apps, hoping for a lucky find. No, they're searching with their spirit, with their intuition. They're praying with all their heart. They might be taking time for quiet reflection, seeking clearness. They might be writing down their deepest wishes to God, asking, "Show me who is really for me. Send the one you've chosen for me, not just someone I picked based on looks or first impressions." And dear one, that heartfelt prayer, that honest searching is pointing right to you. They might not know what you look like yet, not in person, but they deeply feel your energy, your unique spirit. They might not know your name yet, but they recognize your spirit on a level beyond words. And the very moment you finally meet, they will know, and you will too. There won't be any confusion or unnecessary drama. There won't be any unsettling chaos or weird pressure. Instead, it will feel like a calm, deep, divine knowing. Your souls will remember each other, a feeling of knowing each other from long ago. even before your minds fully understand it. And that's because heaven already introduced you, your spirit's already connected, way before you physically showed up in the same place at the same time. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 11 beautifully tells us, He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart. That's why you've been dreaming of a deep love, feeling that love around you, looking forward to someone special you might have never even met. It's that spark of forever inside you, speaking and longing. Now, listen to this with an open heart. This person, your soulmate, isn't coming into your life just to fill an empty space. They're coming to help build a shared dream, a common purpose. They're not looking for more drama or emotional ups and downs. They've probably had their share of that. They're looking for destiny, for someone to walk with them in purpose. And you, dear one, you carry that destiny, that special purpose shining brightly within you. They will see it right away, not mainly because of how you look on the outside, though they will find you beautiful, but because of your inner drive, your divine purpose, your unique light, your genuine passion for God and for doing good. They've probably seen fakes before, people who looked good but didn't have much inside. They've likely dealt with love that was only temporary or had conditions. They've survived being around people who liked their image or what they could give, but didn't truly get or value their soul. And you will feel so refreshingly, wonderfully different to them. They'll probably say things to you like, I feel so safe with you, or I feel like I've known you my whole life, or I don't have to pretend or be anyone but myself when I'm with you. That's how you'll know. Those feelings of safety, knowing, and being real are strong signs. And when you feel that deep peace, that strong feeling of rightness, don't second guess it too much. Don't try to mess it up because of old fears or feeling unsure. Don't run from it because it feels too good to be true. Instead, open your heart and let it all in. Isaiah 26 verse 3 says, You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. This kind of peace, this soul-deep calm, isn't just any peace. It's a divine thumbs up. It's heaven's gentle, loving go-ahead. And here's the part that might surprise you even more. You won't always need a huge sign from the sky, like a lightning bolt or angels singing. You won't need them to say all the perfect, rehearsed words you once imagined. Your spirit, your gut feeling, will already whisper with quiet sureness, it's them. You might feel pretty emotional at first, maybe a bit overwhelmed in the best possible way, because for the very first time, you'll feel truly seen. Not just quickly looked over or judged by shallow things, not just put up with, but really seen, deeply chosen, and fully loved for who you are. And let me tell you something incredibly powerful. You won't have to work for their love or always try to get their approval. They will show up with love already in their hearts for you. They will honor you freely and openly. They will respect your personal space and needs without you even asking. They will admire you for following your own spiritual path. They will treasure your kindness and your gentle heart. They will naturally want to protect your spirit, not just your body. This connection isn't just romantic in the usual sense. It's deeply holy. And that's exactly why it's taken time to happen. God had to gently guide you away from any connections that weren't quite right, any almost right ones, so that you could finally see and appreciate the real, true thing when it came along. He had to let some people break your heart, not to be mean, but as a lesson, so you'd never again settle for someone who only cared about the outside but couldn't reach or understand your soul. You're not being punished for past things. You're being perfectly set up for your future. Romans 5 verses 3-4 tells us, We also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character, and character, hope. And now, your hope, your deepest wish, is about to come true beautifully because God was carefully shaping both of you privately in those quiet times of growing and healing so that you could finally meet out in the world and walk together with a shared purpose. You'll start to notice little changes around you and inside you. You'll feel your spirit making room, creating space for this new energy. Your daily habits might start to change naturally, almost without you trying. Your way of thinking, your ideas about love and partnership will begin to line up with this higher truth. Suddenly, things that used to attract you, or types of people you used to go for, won't seem exciting or interesting anymore. People who used to stir up your emotions in not-so-good ways will slowly fade into the background, their hold on you lessening. You'll find yourself wanting deep connections. You'll want truth and honesty more than anything. You'll want a divine connection much more than quick attention or fleeting compliments. That's your spirit carefully getting you ready for what's next. And this special person, your soulmate, is being prepared in the very same way. They're also letting go of distractions and old habits. They're clearing out emotional clutter in their lives. They're stepping more fully into their own calling and life's work. Because when God finally brings the two of you together, you both need to be ready to move forward, to rise to a new level, to build something beautiful and strong together. Now listen closely to this part. Your soulmate's appearance, how they look on the outside, might actually surprise you. They might be older or younger than you thought. They might have a completely different style than what you usually like, or come from a background that's very different from yours. They might even talk differently or have different interests. But their love, the way they love you, will feel so incredibly familiar, so deeply healing, so undeniably pure, that it will gently wash away layers of your fear. And in its place, a deep feeling of peace will grow, along with fresh hope, strong trust, and steady faith. Psalm 85 verse 10 says it so beautifully. Love and faithfulness meet together. Righteousness and peace kiss each other. That's exactly what this divine connection will feel like. The perfect sweet kiss of goodness and peace. You'll see it in their eyes when they look at you. You'll hear it in the honesty of their prayers, maybe even prayers they say for you. You'll feel it deep down in your bones, a knowing you can't shake. So, please don't fight it when it comes. And please don't talk yourself out of it with doubts or old worries. Don't tell yourself you're not ready, because you truly are. Don't tell yourself you're not good enough, because you absolutely are. Don't tell yourself you're too broken from past things, because you've been healed and prepared just for this. You've been made whole in the quiet parts of your heart for a very public and wonderful promise. This connection won't be weak or easily broken. It won't be lukewarm or half-hearted. It definitely won't be just on the surface. It will be strengthened by heaven itself, sealed by divine kindness, covered in heartfelt prayer, and powered by strong faith. Now, just take a moment with me right now. If this message is really speaking to your heart, let yourself feel that connection. Let the heavens and your own heart know you're ready. These divine messages, these whispers of hope, have a way of finding the right hearts at the exact time they're needed most. Now take a deep breath. If you're still here with me, still listening, your spirit knows this isn't just a bunch of words. It's a deep knowing, a confirmation of what you've maybe felt stirring inside you. And now, it's time to truly open your eyes to what heaven has been lovingly putting together for you. The signs that your soulmate is getting closer, the often surprising way they'll find you, and how to know them for sure when they finally show up. Let's start to understand this a bit more. The first thing you'll often notice is a kind of divine interruption in your life. God will start to gently change your usual rhythm, your everyday flow. Suddenly, your familiar places, the spots you always go to, won't feel quite the same. Your set routine might feel a bit off, or even a little dull. You'll feel little nudges, gut feelings to go somewhere new, to try something different, to say yes to an unexpected invitation or chance. That's not just a coincidence, dear friend. That's heaven actively guiding your steps, arranging your path. Psalm 37 verse 23 reminds us again, the steps of a good person are ordered by the Lord. Every step you take from now on, with awareness and trust, is pulling you closer and closer to your person. Next, you'll start to feel a strange, soft joy bubbling up in your spirit. For no clear reason, you'll wake up feeling lighter, more hopeful. You'll feel a gentle excitement, a quiet looking forward, often without any logical reason for it. That's your soul getting ready, tuning in to recognize someone it has known in the spirit world long before your physical selves ever met. They're not just close, they're slowly but surely coming into your sight. And when you finally meet, you'll likely feel two clear things almost at the same time. A feeling of happy excitement and a deep, grounding calm. Not a wild rush of crazy emotions, but a holy, peaceful stillness that comes over you. You won't be confused about what they mean or how they feel. You won't need to beg for answers or try to figure out mixed messages. What they say will match what they mean. Their actions will always back up their spirit and their promises. They will come to you not like a total stranger, but like someone who feels like they're coming home to a place where they belong. And here's the wonderful miracle in all of this. They won't be looking for you to be perfect because they know that real connection isn't about being flawless. They'll be looking for purpose, for someone who connects with their own deep sense of calling. They'll see your scars, your past hurts, and they will respect them as part of your story, part of what made you who you are today. They'll feel your special calling, your divine job, and they will support it with all their heart. They'll admire your strength and how you bounce back, but they will also deeply love and treasure your soft side, your ability to be vulnerable. This is exactly why God asked you to wait, to be patient. This is why every door before this had to gently, or sometimes firmly, close. Because this special connection isn't built on just passing feelings alone. It's built on a shared, divine purpose, a partnership in life's work. Proverbs 19 verse 21 wisely reminds us, "Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails." And God's loving plan for you is to bring you together with the one who won't just hold your hand, but will also faithfully hold your purpose, cheering on your dreams as if they were their own. They will find you because they, too, are being lovingly guided. Their spirit is being pulled to yours right now, at this very moment. Even if they don't know your name or what you look like yet, they are feeling a holy restlessness, a sudden, strong desire to change something in their lives. They're feeling a sudden need for deeper peace, a sudden, strong push to line up more fully with God's best for them. That divine push, that inner voice, is leading them straight to you. So, don't be surprised if your soulmate comes into your life through someone you didn't expect, a friend of a friend you hadn't thought of, or through a completely unplanned meeting, or even a small, simple invitation that you almost said no to. Because God doesn't always use the obvious main roads. He often uses hidden paths, divine detours, and your spirit, your intuition, is being specially given a heightened divine feeling to pick up on the small clues, the gentle signs. This is truly the season of special signs for you. You might hear a certain name over and over in different situations. You might see a symbol or a picture that keeps showing up in meaningful ways. You might even have vivid dreams with faces you've never seen before. But when you finally meet, you'll recognize that face as if you've known them forever. Because in the truth of the Spirit, you have. Ecclesiastes 4 verses 9 to 10 whispers to us now. 2 are better than 1, for if they fall, one will lift up the other. And dear one, this person, your soulmate, is coming to lift you up, not just emotionally, giving comfort and friendship, but spiritually, helping you grow and become even more yourself. They're not coming into your life carrying a lot of old problems from their past. They're coming with a plan, a vision for a shared future. They're not showing up with nothing to offer or expecting you to fix them. They're showing up with answers to prayers you might have forgotten you even prayed, wishes you whispered to the universe a long time ago. Your guiding spirits say this connection was held back, not taken away. It was always meant to be, but the timing had to be just right. And now that you've grown, now that you've healed, you can fully take in the amazing gift of who they are and what they bring to your life. This is why God let your heart break before, not to cause you pain, but to teach you important lessons. So now, with wisdom and clearness, you would truly know the difference between real love and something that just looks like it. So now, you would consciously choose truth and honesty over just sparks or quick attraction. So now, you would be able to confidently say, yes, this feels different. This feels truly divine. They won't fit into your old, familiar ways of doing things. They won't set off your old, deep fears in the same way. They won't accidentally poke at your old hurts, because they were not made to fit into your past. They were specially made to help you build your wonderful, bright future. Isaiah 43 verses 18 to 19 powerfully says, "Forget the things that happened before. Do not think about the past. See, I'm doing a new thing." Dear one, God is indeed doing a wonderful new thing in your life. And the person He is sending to you is real proof of that new beginning, that fresh start. This love will not make you tired. It will bring you into a new feeling of energy and joy. It will not constantly test you. It will gently teach you new things about love and partnership. It will not hurt you in the ways past connections might have. It will tenderly heal you, mind, body, and spirit. Because this love was started in heartfelt prayer and wrapped in the perfection of divine timing. Now, just breathe with me right now as this deep understanding settles into your chest, into your whole being. Let it break every single lie that doubt ever tried to tell you about being good enough or your chances for love. You're not too late for this. You're not too old. You are certainly not too broken to be loved completely. You are not forgotten by the universe. You're not too complicated for someone to understand and treasure. You are wonderfully ready. You are beautifully whole, even with your imperfections. You are divinely chosen, and your soulmate, the one meant for you, they see all of it. They will love you in the light, when you are shining, and they will love you just as much in the shadows, when you feel vulnerable. They will hold your precious dreams as if they were their own special treasures, with respect and care. They will speak life and encouragement to your dry spots, helping you grow. They will naturally protect your soft heart, your gentle spirit, because they've been sent by heaven itself to do just that. This is not just a dream or wishful thinking. It is the promise of something real coming true. This is not just your imagination. It is the start of something wonderful actually happening. You are being called into a deep connection, and that connection begins now, in this very moment of knowing and accepting. Hebrews 11 verse 1 reminds us, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see." So, turn on your faith today. Speak your truth. Pray your wishes. Live as if this beautiful love is already on its way, because it is. And as your guiding angels celebrate with you, let your own voice rise in happy agreement. Maybe you feel like saying in your heart, "I am ready. I'm lined up. I am open to divine love." Acknowledge your powerful truth. Let heaven and earth agree with you in this special wish. This is your place for divine clearness, for deep reconnection, and for amazing encouragement. Now hear this last, gentle whisper from heaven. Who your soulmate isn't a total secret anymore. You've just been given the spiritual eyes to see, the deeper understanding to recognize them. And when you finally meet, you will feel it deep in your soul. You will know with a sureness you can't shake, because the love that's coming your way isn't just from this world. It's from God, filled with divine kindness. And when you bravely step into it, when you embrace it fully, you'll finally understand why every no, every time things seem delayed, every lonely night you went through was ultimately worth it. It was all leading you here to this specific love, to this particular person, to this very moment. Divine, special, and unbreakable. Your soulmate, the one you perhaps never expected, is the very one heaven always had lovingly planned for you.